This is a project demonstration video for a color sensor device that I made with Microsoft's Gadgeteer. Some background information on this. I was talking to a lady one day who was obviously very impressed with her photocopier and its ability to detect the color of the paper in the bins, and I thought, it was sort of interesting. It was amazing how impressed she was, so I thought I'd put together a demo project with Gadgeteer and just see how easy or difficult that would be. And this is the result. It's less than 70 lines of C# code, and makes use of some interesting modules. So let me just sort of go through the modules here a little bit. I have some buttons down here at the bottom. These are from Love Electronics. I like these because they have a red and a green LED on each one, so it's nice for you, indicating state to users. This here is a color intensity, or not color, light intensity. I put this on because there's nothing that drives me crazier than people who use LEDs in their devices that are used near a sleeping area, and at night they're pretty much blinding. I have a Zio sleep monitor. Quite like it, except there's no light intensity in the LEDs, so if you don't manually adjust them, they will keep you up at night. Kind of a interesting thing for a sleep monitor to do. So these are 7-segment LEDs, of course. What makes these kind of unique is that, well, we have a red, green, and blue, of course, since we're measuring RGB values off the sensor, but they're sizable, which means I can add additional numbers just by kind of clicking them together, which is really kind of cool. What Ingenuity Micro has done, what Justin's done, he's in England. I'll put a link to where you can find or get all these modules. So it's kind of cool how they can just sort of clip together, and I can build whatever kind of LED I want. Very slick. This over here is again from Ingenuity Micro. It's just 6 LEDs that are programmable. I can make them dance in patterns, change colors, whatever I want. This is a Fez Hydra mainboard. I wanted to use it just because I have a number of different Gadgeteer mainboards, and last time I used a Cerberus, this time I want to use a Hydra. Of course, being red, this is a power module. And then this here is the color sensor from GHI Electronics. It's $15. You'll note here I do have some red and black wires. That's because these LEDs require an external 5-volt power source. And again, you'll notice there's no soldering involved in here. I'm a software guy, so Gadgeteer works really well for me, and that I can assemble my modules quickly and easily. I can try different things with them, write the code for it, and we're off to the races. So, as I said, there's less than 70 lines of C# code written in Visual Studio, and the reality is it took me longer to mount all these modules on this project board than it did to write code. Now, why do I have 2 buttons? Let's turn this on, and you'll notice when I turn this on, when it powers up, there'll be 4 white LED lights that come on here. And that's so when the color sensor, you're trying to get a reading, maybe you've got something that isn't translucent or whatever, and so you'll need a light source on the sensor to pick up the color. And so this button here controls whether or not those LEDs come on when I do a reading. So, for example, if I just press this button here, it turns those on, gets a reading, and displays them over here. Of course, since we don't have anything there, it's 0. Whereas if I turn that to off, again with a little red LED, then I turn this on, it'll get a reading, but it didn't turn on the LEDs. So just kind of a little feature I want to try as I was testing out different types of materials. So here I have a lovely piece of blue cardboard, and so we'll try and get a color sensor reading off of this and see what we get. So as you can see, if we put these numbers into Paint RGB and fill a box with that color, it's actually fairly close. The color that we got off the LEDs isn't that bad either. I mean, certainly the sensor isn't capable of say, doing paint matching for my living room, but still it works fairly well, and proved to me that that as impressed as that lady was with her photocopier, it's actually really quite trivial to do, and should almost be considered a standard feature if that's the sort of thing. Again, I will publish the source code for this project and up onto TinyCLR in the code share section, and below I'll put the links to where you can purchase different modules and such. Again, I should say that Gadgeteer is a phenomenally powerful prototyping tool. Really easy to use, and obviously lots of modules from third-party vendors, and more modules coming all the time. It's and like I said, it's a phenomenally powerful tool, and I quite enjoy using it. It lets me build all sorts of devices here in my office, and hopefully I get a chance to share most of them with you. Again, thank you very much for watching this video.